Restaurant Manager is an ingenious blend of power and simplicity. It's so easy to use that servers and cashiers can be trained in almost no time. Powerful back-office reporting makes it easy to watch every business detail in real time. Restaurant Manager gives you the control to cut costs and boost revenues, and the freedom to relax and focus on growing your business. Since 1987, every new feature has come straight from one of our thousands of installed sites nationwide. Now working for every type of food service imaginable, including table service, pizza delivery, bars, nightclubs, and quick service. Restaurant Manager is a rugged, dependable system that can be scaled and configured to perfectly fit your needs and your budget. ASI's patented Write-On Handheld is one of the biggest advances in ease and efficiency. Great at tableside, as a line-busting tool, or even for access to back-office functions, this handheld is literally as easy to use as a pencil and pad. Backed by sharp, support-oriented resellers, this Restaurant Manager will work hard for you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Been the easiest training I've ever done. I've got one of my managers was already familiar with the system. A place he had worked before had it. He was thrilled to death when we got it in. He could not believe how much easier his life was going to be.
The Restaurant Manager actually helps in the training. They learn the menu better than they would by taking a menu home.
This Restaurant Manager, though, this is really quick. It's really easy to learn. I trained here for probably maybe a half hour going through the different screens, and I didn't need any more guidance after that.
The system is so simple that we have actually let our staff, our current staff, train new staff. That's been the easiest way to do it.
Restaurant Manager is the easiest POS that I've used. It took me probably half a day to learn it. Came in an afternoon, and that night it was up and running and I was using it.
I will say that in the month and a half that we've had this in, it's definitely the easiest one I've ever seen, and we've had no problems whatsoever.
For me, it's very, very easy, and I'm not a computer person. So everything is at the touch of a finger. It walks you through. If you don't know what you're doing, it'll tell you what you're doing. So it's dynamite. It's really easy.
With Restaurant Manager, there's so many reports that I don't know where to start.
It has a great tracking ability. We can track hours, we can track food costs, we can track labor costs.
Back of the house, Restaurant Manager reporting, very beneficial. It is very intuitive and very easy to learn.
Reports are very flexible. I've been able to set them up so that they give me the numbers that I want, numbers that I can use, and get rid of the stuff that I don't need to see every day.
It breaks down for you the percentage of what you're doing by glasses of wine, bottles of wine, liquor, beer, food, and then you compare that with your food bills, and it tells you if there's any waste going on. It's very simple.
The reports are fantastic. They are produced in seconds.
The reports are phenomenal. You can be at home and get reports if you wanted to. So I would definitely recommend it to everybody. As a matter of fact, that's why we switched to the other 3 stores with it.
They generate enough reports for you to make good decisions for your business.
The Write-On Handheld allows you to access everything and efficiently work through the whole process. Before, they were having to write it down on a piece of paper, then walk back to a screen, punch it in. I would sometimes waiting for 2 or 3 others to punch their orders in. They do it instantaneously at the table, so it happens all within 15 to 20 seconds as opposed to 2 to 3 minutes.
Here we have about 14 to 16 handhelds here, and they're working very well. The Cinema Cafe is really a theater-restaurant combination. You come in, you buy your ticket like a normal movie theater, but instead of going into rows of seats, you have tiered floors with tables and chairs.
The Write-On Handheld cut our error rates down to maybe 1 every 2 weeks as opposed to 1 or 2 a night.
In this instance, it basically, after they take usually the first 2 tables, by the time they're getting to the 3rd, the 4th table, food is starting to come out. It's basically knocked off about 15 minutes per order, and then it gives the server a chance to go back and try to get a reorder.
Our bottom line has definitely increased since we've had the handheld since February of 2001. Most of our items, particularly dessert items and the items that normally were forgotten, are up about 13%. It's been a very efficient and valuable part of our operation.
It's so simple that myself, who I'm basically computer illiterate, and even myself am perfectly capable with a click of a mouse changing prices, assigning printers, changing specials.
With the restaurant manager, making changes to the menu items or prices or to employees happens literally in seconds. It takes almost no time, and it automatically downloads itself to the rest of the system.
Very easy to add menu items, change menus around. We had a lot of trouble. We had to actually have the computer company come out and make those kinds of changes before we started with Restaurant Manager.
The whole process takes, 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes, to update prices on specials, completely take out yesterday's specials, put in today's specials. It's quicker than writing it on a board.
We list all of our vintages and stuff, and they change constantly. We're changing our wine list at least on a monthly basis, if not more often, and it is very easy for us to go in and change vintages when wines become unavailable, replace wines, take them off. We use a bin system, and using the numbers as well as the wine, and it's been fantastic.
I have to have a system that's going to be reliable, because when you run it on a Friday night and you're doing thousands of dollars on a Friday night, your computer system goes down, you're out of business.
My experience with using Restaurant Manager right now is it's always been there when I need it. It hasn't gone down in the middle of the rush like other systems we've tried in the past have.
There has never been a single problem or glitch.
As far as the stability of the system, I can't say a negative. We haven't had a problem with the system. The system has been, whatever we needed to do. It doesn't matter how busy the restaurant is. There's no such thing as an overflow where the computer takes too much. It's been, rock solid.
Its capabilities are amazing. It's probably capable of doing more than any other system I've ever seen.
I want something that is just, foolproof, essentially, and this is definitely, so far, has proven that.
I'm very happy with it, because in the last 2 years, my system has not gone down one time, and we're talking major, major, major volume of business. And there's a lot of things about Restaurant Manager that I appreciate that I didn't have with other companies. But, once I went through the system that didn't work for 10 years, I can appreciate a system that does work.
I would highly recommend the Restaurant Manager system. 2 other restaurants have done that.
I would definitely recommend Restaurant Manager to anybody that's looking to add a system, to replace a system, or for a new restaurant.
And Restaurant Manager, I can tell you, is the #1 system in the industry right now.
I've worked with approximately 8 different systems. I can't think of a better system for my application, for fine dining or any sort of dining application. And I found that the Restaurant Manager from ASI has been by far the easiest, most accurate system that I've worked with.
Servers, cashiers, and management, they all agree. Restaurant Manager makes your life easier because it's so easy to use. It's an innovative, flexible, comprehensive management system supported by resellers that are with you every step of the way. Restaurant Manager lets you take charge of your business and your life as never before.